This miniature Elite air fryer, that's gonna be coming up with Mark Gill in just a minute. I got 2 colors, it's a great price on that. And now we're gonna talk about my item. This is actually the latest version of it, but I bought this probably, I would say 2 years ago, because you know what? We downsized, I don't have a lot of space, and I wanted to be able to a way to grate really, really quickly without having to plug something in and make it really easy. And I use mine personally all the time. Tonight we've got it back. It's called the Speed Grater and Slicer, because it does beautiful slicing. $21 for FlexPays mean you can get it home for $5.25. Let me go over the colors too. You're gonna get 2 different sizes of the grating, plus you're gonna get the slicer attachment. Starting here on the left, this is going to be your, dun, 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 dun. I think that's the rose. Yeah, it's probably the rose. In fact, they have a lot more colors than they did when I had it. So there's the rose. I actually have 0 colors on my card, so you're gonna totally help me out. That's rose. I'm gonna guess this is turquoise. Oh, it's teal. There's rose, there's teal. My producer got that. This one, I don't have it on my card, so Rick, you're gonna have to look. I think it's purple. Okay, what? This is black. I know that. This is gray. This is white. This is red. Okay, that's it. Sorry, I don't have the information in front of me, so I don't know. But let's go to John. He'll know. John, what's our mystery color up here? What's this color?
It is deep blue.
Deep blue, thank you.
I believe it's deep blue, yes.
Okay, thank you for your help.
And it's one of my favorite colors.
How are you? It's good to see you.
I'm good. Good to see you too. Hey, this is one of the most popular Kitchen HQ items on HSN, and the reason is because it's so quick and easy. It's safe and fast. Here, watch this. I'm going to put a carrot in the top of the machine, turn the handle, and look at this. I'm slicing carrots for soup, stews, or salads. But it'll slice just about everything but your fingers, because when it gets down to the end, we have this little pusher that feeds the vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese down through the machine, so your fingers never get close to the blades. Now, you can take a cucumber, put it in the top of the machine. Now, I have the slicing drum in here now, Suzanne. It comes with 3 drums, okay? I have the slicing drum in here right now, but it also comes with a coarse grating drum and a fine grating drum. They're all stainless steel, dishwasher safe. But again, at Kitchen HQ, your safety is #1. Okay, so your fingers, see, most people have tools like this at home. And if you've ever slipped on one of these old 4-sided tin can things, because when you get close to your fingers, if you don't stop, you need a new manicure. That's why we give you this. That little pusher feeds it down through the machine so you never waste anything. Now, I mean, you can do things like potatoes for scalloped potatoes or potatoes au gratin. How about making homemade potato chips with the machine? Again, all you do is put it in the top, you turn that handle, and then when your fingers get down to the drum, you just use that pusher to feed it on through. Now, here's how easy it is to change. I'm going to take the slicing drum out, and remember, these are all dishwasher safe. I'm going to go to the coarse grating drum, because right now, well, tomorrow morning, I'm not going to want sliced potatoes. I mean, those are great. But if you like hash browns, you're going to love this machine, because the speed that you can grate with this machine is what makes it so special and why everybody loves it. I mean, there's your hash browns done in seconds. But look at this, Suzanne. How about how about a zucchini for zucchini bread or zucchini muffins? You can do carrots, coconut, chocolate, and you'll never bust another nail or knuckle again on that old knuckle buster grater. I mean, look at the perfect grating. Now, here's why everybody loves this. It's so simple to set up and clean. We've all got those big, heavy food processors on the top shelf out in the garage. They have their place in the kitchen, don't get me wrong. I have a food processor myself. I love it. But I generally use it just during the holidays when we're doing a lot of cooking. This is so simple. You have your base, and this has a little or silicone ring on the bottom. Any smooth countertop or tabletop, you just turn this ring, and it locks down solid, so it's not going to move around. It suctions down to your countertop, and you'll notice on the screen it says Suction Base 2. Okay, our first this is our second version of this machine, and we've made a lot of improvements to it. Now you're going to put the top on the machine, pick the drum that you like, lock it down to the table, and then you're going to screw the handle on the back. Now the way the handle works, it fits right onto the drum like this, and I kind of have to explain this because it's so simple. But what all that does is turn the drum inside that machine. So now anything you put in the top automatically grates into a salad bowl, a frying pan, a measuring bowl, whatever you like. Here, for cheese, now this weekend, my wife's going to be making mac and cheese, all right? And if you've ever tried to make mac and cheese with the cheese that comes in a bag, you know, you can't, it won't melt, right? You know, the pre-shredded cheese, fresh off the block is the only way to go. And look at this, you can grate cheese so fast with this machine. There was an 8-ounce block of cheese done literally in seconds, and it comes out absolutely
Hey, John,
perfect.
you know what I like about mine? You know, I have the original model, and mine's still going strong, right? I'm amazed that the blades stay so sharp so long.
Yeah, well, you know why? It's not like a knife that hits a countertop or cutting board every time you slice with it. All these blades ever touch are the food that you put in the machine. So if it never hits countertops, cutting boards, plates, and dishes, your knives would stay sharp for a lot longer too.
Oh, good point.
But I got to show you this. Here's something. I used to laugh at my wife, okay, and God bless her. Listen, we've been together a long time. Watch this. If you've ever done this at home, you know, you try and make your egg salad, you put a couple of eggs in a bowl and you try and mush them with a fork. That might look familiar, okay?
Right.
But watch how simple this is. She used to do that all the time until we got our speed grater. You can put 3 or 4 eggs in the top of this machine, and look at this. You can make egg salad so fast.
Yeah.
You can put a pickle in there, a jalapeno in there if you want to spice it up a little bit. And then you just add the mayo, mix it in the bowl, and you're done.
Hey, John.
For softer foods, yes.
Oh, go ahead and do that one, then I'll mention something in just a sec.
I was just going to show you, Suzanne. This is a ball of wet mozzarella cheese, all right? This is something that if you've ever tried to grate on one of these, you know you just couldn't do it. I mean, forget about these things. Look, put it in the top of the machine, press and twist. That's all you do. And for your homemade pizzas or a lasagna, it just does so much more work than you can do by plugging in that big heavy food processor and then taking the time to clean it up. It's so simple to clean.
I was going to say,
literally, you can do just about everything.
And you just keep demoing away, because I just want to share a story. You guys can stay with him if you want. But here's the thing.
Some fresh bread.
Well, here's the thing that I love is I bought mine before. We used to live in a like 1,700 square feet, so a bigger house, and I moved to under 700 square feet. When you move to that small of a place, you're only going to pick a very few amount of things to put in there. And I also wanted to just downgrade all of our stuff. One of the things that moved with me was this, my speed grater. And I'll tell you why. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but it's a quick little gem. That thing, we pull it out all the time. You just knock stuff out. It's really easy to operate. It's not complicated. And I love it because it doesn't take up a lot of my space. And for me
That's
now,
the best part.
Oh my gosh, every counter and every storage spot I have, every cabinet is super valuable real estate. But I think that's a compliment to a $21 item that I actually chose that. And I got rid of a ton of kitchen stuff, but that moved with me to my very small space.
But Suzanne, when you see it every day, you use it every day too.
Yes.
And that's the best part about this.
Yep.
You can leave it right out on your countertop. I mean, we leave ours out all the time because you can use it for just about everything. In fact, I like to say that your only limitation is your imagination with this machine, because by changing out the drums, I mean, I showed you grating the cheese, but look at this. The same grating drum here. I'll put some peanuts, some dry roasted peanuts and M&Ms in the top. Easter's coming up, and I've got my niece coming down from New York to visit for Easter, and I can't wait for her to get here. Okay, but we always do some baking, and for ice cream sundaes, for cake or pie toppings, or maybe we'll probably do some cupcakes. All right, this is a great cupcake topping for on top of the icing, or the chocolate like I did earlier. But by changing out the drums, you're going to change out the machine. So take that coarse grating drum out and put the fine drum in. And if you like to do any baking, you're going to love this. Here's an entire stack. Suzanne, do you like a meringue pie, or maybe a key lime pie?
Oh, sure.
This graham cracker crust is the key to a key lime pie. But you don't have to use graham crackers. We've also done ginger snaps for a crust. You can use your Oreo cookies for a crust. I mean, it literally does. It turns your crackers, croutons, all kinds of stuff, even toast, turns it into a perfect breading. I mean, or a graham cracker crust for your baking. Here, take a look at this. Cheez-Its, all right? next time you do a fish dinner, try this. Now, I got these are the new spicy Cheez-Its. I love them. Put them in the top of the machine and turn the handle, and look at this. Instead of breaking out the rolling pin in a paper bag to make your breadcrumbs now, you can make them fresh out of whatever you like. Right. And I think that's why people love this machine.
Oh, I do too.
It's so versatile.
Yeah, and it's so affordable. And guys, it's a little workhorse. I tell you, you'll be really surprised. Now, we are busy indeed. You can see, wow, we've already sold 5,000. So let me give you an update on colors. Hopefully I'll get the colors right. We've got the dusty pink here on the end. This is gonna be our teal. This is what we're calling deep blue, deep blue. Good, we figured that one out.
I was right.
Yeah, you were right. This is black right here. Then we have gray, we have white, we have red. White's the most limited, and these are a lot of new colors, and red is the most popular. It's a little workhorse, and you use our flex pay. Right now, it's $5.25 to get this home. You pay it off in 4 months. Guys, you're gonna know the first couple times you use it if you absolutely fall in love with it, and if you don't, you have 30 days to send it back. But don't miss out that they're back in stock. You'll be absolutely shocked at how often you'll reach for it, because it's fast, it's quick, it's fuss-free, it's easy cleanup. The cleanup's silly easy.
Yeah,
and it's not complicated. It's just not complicated. I love that.
Yeah, that's the easiest part about it. The cleanup is the best part, because let's face it, if the kitchen tool is hard to clean, we're never going to use it.
Exactly right.
That's why that big food processor's up on the top shelf in the garage.
Right.
But look at this. I just did an entire potato for hash browns. You can do your zucchini, but oh, by the way, try this too. I've got some of these small gala apples. Now, these are small, so they fit in the hopper. And by the way, I don't know if we can get a shot of the top of this. It's pretty big, okay? By the way, Samantha's running the cell phone for me tonight, my daughter. But look at this. I tell you what, put an apple in the top of the machine, turn the handle for grated apples. For if you're doing any baking, you're gonna love this. You can slice with this too. Now, by the way, the 3 drums that come with it, you get your coarse drum, and here's how easy this is. If you wanna follow me over here, Sam, look at this. All you do is rinse it off, or you pop it on the top shelf of the dishwasher. These things clean up like a dream, all right? But look at this, for slicing, instead of using your knife, and you mentioned earlier, knives go dull over time because they hit countertops and cutting boards, plates and dishes. But with this machine, all you do is turn that handle, and you get perfect, look for fried zucchini, or maybe you wanna do, maybe you have a dehydrator. The best part about this, they all come out exactly the same thickness, so they'll all dehydrate at the same time.
All right, John.
But you can also do, yes.
I just want to say, unfortunately, we've got to wrap up, buddy. And your daughter did a fabulous job being camera person tonight.
She has fun. We have fun together.
That's so cute. She's really good.
You have to make the best of the situation, right?
You know
we
it.
have a good time.
Thank you for joining, both of you for joining us, and thanks for hanging out, John. Great item. Guys, stay in the line if you want the white. That is the most limited. Red's the most popular. I've got the original model, and I love it. I love the new improvements, actually, but here's your chance to get something, and it really will be that gem of workhorse. You buy it, and then you go, I'm so glad I bought that. Like, you kind of think about it, and then you go, you know, I'm just going to get it. And then you're like, oh, I'm really glad I got that. Because it is. It's a great item. All right, we're going to move right on. Okay, I got to give you an update on this.